How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm so glad that you joined me today. It really does mean the world to me when you stop by on a regular basis, and I hope you're all having a great day. So today we're going to get to an artist we've never done before on the channel. We're going to get to WARRENZEVON, and we're going to do a song called Excitable Boy. And I've never heard of this song before. And in fact, I think the only song that I know that Warren does is Werewolves of London. So this should be really fun to check out, because I'm not too sure if that song was kind of, the sort of typical kind of song that he did. So we're going to find out today. Before we get going though, if you can all like this video and subscribe to my channel, I would greatly appreciate it. It really does help me a ton when you do those two things. And if you care to, you may want to become a member of my channel. And all you have to do is click on the join button. It'll give you all the info that you could possibly need. All right, here we go. Excitable Boy by WARRENZEVON. And this song came out in 1978. So here we go.
He went down to dinner in his Sunday best. Excitable boy, they all said. And he popped a pot roast all over his chest. Excitable boy, they all said. Well, he's just an excitable boy. He took in the 4 a.m. show at the Clark. Excitable boy, they all said. And he bit the usherette's leg in the dark. Excitable boy, they all said. Well, he's just an excitable boy.
Love that.
Excitable boy. Excitable boy.
He took little Susie to the junior prom. Excitable boy, they all said.
Excitable boy.
And he raped her and killed her, then he took her home. Excitable boy, they all said.
Excitable boy.
Okay, I was not expecting that. I was really caught up in the music of this song. I mean, I loved it right from the beginning with the piano and the drums. It just sounded amazing. And then when they went into that bit of an interlude there with a musical interlude with the saxophone, absolutely fantastic. And his voice, it kind of has a real kind of folk sounding kind of voice, even though his the music kind of sounded like more of a pop rock. But when he just said that line about he brought little Susie to the prom and then he raped and killed her, I was like, okay, I just completely need to start listening to the lyrics in this song. I was so caught up in the upbeat, kind of really likable sort of sound of the music that clearly I was not paying attention for the first half of the song to perhaps what this song is about, because that got really dark for me very, very quickly. So I'm going to have to rewind this a little bit. I'm going to have to re-listen to this whole song again, I think. But I'm going to rewind this a little bit to see if I can hear some of it. But I'm not sure I'm going to get all the way back. But very interesting. So if anybody has any info on this song, please put that down in the comments.
Excitable boy. Excitable boy.
He took little Susie to the junior prom. Excitable boy, they all said.
Excitable boy.
And he raped her and killed her, then he took her home. Excitable boy, they all said.
Excitable boy.
Well, he's just an excitable boy. After 10 long years, they let him out of the home. Excitable boy, they all said.
Excitable boy.
And he dug up her grave and built a cage with her bones. Excitable boy, they all said.
Excitable boy.
Well, he's just an excitable boy.
Excitable boy. Excitable
I tell you, that song, I'm going to definitely have to go back and listen to the whole thing again. I have to say, like, honestly, like I said earlier, I was so caught up in the music of that song, and once I realized that he had killed her, clearly it sounded like he had went away. I don't know if he was put in prison or maybe he was in some kind of psych hospital. I'm not too sure, but it said after they let him out, he went home and then he dug up her grave and he made, I think they said, a cage out of her bones. That's some dark, dark stuff there. Holy cow, I was not expecting that at all. That was really, really dark. I don't know if this was based on a true story or if this is just something that Warren came up with himself. Very dark, and I'm not too sure what would have kind of possessed him to write this song. So any information on this song, I would really, really like to know, because I was just not expecting that at all. Great storyteller, though. Absolutely fantastic. And like I said, he really does have kind of a folk sound to his voice, which is kind of in contrast to that very upbeat kind of music. Once again, this is an example of a song that what they're saying and what you're hearing are not always the same thing. Sometimes you can find these very upbeat kind of songs that have very, very dark lyrics, and this is a perfect example of that. Anyway, that was really cool though, and this was off of the album was the same name, Excitable Boy, and I said it came out in 1978, and this album actually hit the top 10 on the album charts in both the US and Australia, and hit number 12 in New Zealand. I couldn't find any charting information for this particular song, so I'm not too sure if it was released as a single, but if anybody has any information on that, they could tell me as well. Okay, everybody, if you'd like to hear other videos that I've done in the past, just look up here at the end of this video. A couple will pop up, and if you're interested, you could check them out as well, and I would really appreciate it if you did that. All right, everyone, have a joyful day, and I will see you all again next time. Bye-bye.